Alright. Continuing where we left off. It says, a demon named Lix Tetrax, who carries his face high in the air, but the rest of his body winding like a snail. He raises a violent dust storm to frighten Solomon. He is busiest in the summertime, causing fires and subterranean fever, and is inhibited by the archangel Azazel. He is ordered to throw stones to the craftsmen at the top of the temple. And 7 intertwined comely demons, the 7 elements, world rulers of darkness: guile, strife, clotho, storm, error, power, worst. This last one foretells Solomon's succumbing to love. They are set to dig the foundations of the temple. A headless demon named Murder, seeing through his breasts, continually severing and devouring men's heads. Ooh, jeez. Cuts off people's heads and eats the heads? Initiated by the fiery lightning, for the moment he is ordered to remain with Beelzebul. A demon like a great dog called Rod. Oh, his name is Rod. Mastering men's minds through the throat and destroying them. Inhibited by Barathas, he offers to show Solomon's servant a green stone in a mountain, and Solomon agrees. When he brings it to Solomon, decrees that he and the headless demon Murder should be bound and carry the stone around like a lamp day and night to the craftsmen at work. Later they too are set to work cutting marble. An Arabian demon like a lion rampant called Lion Bearer. He has a legion of demons subordinate to him, and when Solomon asks, "By whom are you inhibited?" he replies, "By the name of him that endured after many sufferings at the hands of men, whose name is Emmanuel, who even now enchained us and will come to plunge us from a cliff under the water." Solomon orders the legion to carry wood, and the demon to saw it up fine with his nails and feed the furnace. So, in other words, if he ordered the demons to saw the wood before the afternoon, then I guess it's considered morning wood. Okay, a female demon with long, beheveled hair called Albiazeth, attacking women and children, inhibited by the angel Raphael, whose name written on a scrap of paper is the protection against her for women in childbirth. Solomon orders her to be bound by the hair and hung up in front of the temple, that the children of Israel can see her and glorify God. A demon with the face and feet of a man and the limbs of a serpent with wings on its back, called Winged Serpent, who causes abortions and pregnancy among beautiful women. He threatens Solomon and burns up with his breath the forests of Lebanon. So what is he, like a dragon or something? The timber destined for the temple. Solomon invokes the angel who inhibits him, Bazazath, and condemns him to saw marbles. A 3-headed female demon called Enipsagus, who is also called by countless names. She has connections with the moon and can be brought down by enchantment, inhibited by Rathaniel. She prophesies to Solomon the division of his kingdom and the destruction of the temple, when the jars in which he has enclosed the demons will be broken, and they will be dispersed all over the world again, until the Son of God should be stretched upon a tree. He whose number is 644. So I guess in the book of Revelation, the number of the beast is 666. So This is saying that Jesus' name is 644. Emmanuel, name being Emmanuel. Solomon does not believe her until his death, when he writes the testament to warn the children of Israel about the demons. He orders her to be fettered with unbreakable bonds. So, evidently, it didn't say specifically in here until now, but it says that all these demons were locked up in jars. And someday the temple was going to be destroyed, and these demons, so I guess when the temple was destroyed in the King James Bible, in the days of the King James Bible, right where in that testament the temple gets destroyed, I guess somebody busts them jars and lets them out. Well, that's what this says, just humor it. Okay, anyway, a demon like a horse in front and a fish is behind. Horse is front and a fish is behind? Living in the sea and causing shipwrecks. Who was it? Some kind of seahorse or something? That'd be a strange looking seahorse, wouldn't you think? Anybody want to try to make an illustration of that? Anyway, causing shipwrecks, who also transforms himself into a man, name called Cynopagus, inhabited by an angel named Iameth. He is beginning to faint without water, so Solomon puts him in a jar with 10 measures of seawater, smears the mouth of the jar with asphalt, pitch, and tile, seals it with the ring, and orders it to be stored in the temple. Starting to sound like some creatures from Greek mythology or something here. But an anonymous, lascivious spirit of a giant slaughtered in the time of the giants, who lives in tombs and causes men to become demoniacs. I guess demon maniacs or something. Inhibited by the Savior that is to descend, he is confined with the rest. The 36 elements, man-shaped, bull-shaped, bird-faced, animal-faced, sphinx-faced, serpent-shaped, most of them cause physical troubles, and often charms and remedies are given for these. They are set to draw water. And I, Solomon, was honored by all men under heaven. I was building the temple of God, and my kingdom was prospering. All the kings used to come to me to see the temple of God which I was building, and they used to bring me gold and silver, and offer bronze and iron, and lead and timber for the construction of the temple. Among them also came Sheba, queen of the south, who was an enchantress of great skill, and she did obeisance to me. Oh, I bet she did. Alright, so that's the end of this part of the Testament of Solomon. Keep in mind, we're reading this just to be different anyway. It's not Bible thumping. Some of this is regarded by some scholars as folklore, but this is, I'm reading this because it's about some unusual stuff about Solomon, demons, and death. So I think we're almost done here, so stay tuned for the rest. See you next